ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावतीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Namaste. We are the product of the past and cause for the future. It's a beautiful statement. Now, whatever I am doing now, it becomes the cause for the future. You have to reflect on this. Okay, now if you are able to enjoy, you are able to suffer, you are able to kind of humiliation, all the other things. See, not that it is happening in this particular moment. So something has happened earlier, maybe in the same birth or in the previous birth. That means we are the product of the past. So whatever that you have done in the past, now it is fructifying now. Now the same token. That means I am the cause for the future. What is going to happen in the future? So I have to be very careful in understanding this particular word. Okay. See, normally we always feel that noble people are suffering. Ignoble people are enjoying. Unmatured person will understand that unless otherwise, okay, I am very dirty fellow, that means I cannot enjoy. Now, one has to understand the dynamics of the action. That means some people like Ramana, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, such a noble soul, they suffered with a cancer. There are some people who do a lot of things, which is not good for the society. They are able to enjoy. So what is the reason? That is why we are completely confused. So you have to understand that there is a carryover. Not only in this birth, so many births. Okay, that means I am the product of the past and I am the cause for the future. So if you are able to understand, okay, that means you are able to analyze. But if you are not able to understand, accept with a kind of a shraddha so that you can reflect. Okay, now when I say prayer, see, ordinary people, prayer is a dialogue between me and the God. For a matured people, it is a prayer which is with me and myself. Now when I say Namaste, what do you mean by Namaste? That means the God in you, the God in me is same. The oneness. When I am talking about Namaste, what do you mean by that? That means the God in you, the God in me are the same I am recognizing. But your body and your mind and so many other attributes are totally different. Okay, so when I say that Namaste, that means I recognize the God in you. And the God in me is same, the oneness. Okay. Now, there is a beautiful quotation by Gandhi. I would like to highlight. It is better to have a heart without the words than the words without the heart. Pause. Try to understand. We keep on, have too much of, the words. Okay, now the most important thing, you must also be involved along with the heart. So it is better to have a heart without the words than words without the heart. Now, when you say prayer, it is not asking, you are not begging, isn't it? It is a longing of the soul, according to Gandhi. So, it is a daily admission of one's weakness. So, that is why I am just telling, when I talk about the prayer, it could be with me and the God for the immature people. Now, for the mature people or knowledgeable people, the prayer is a dialogue between me and myself. That means I am trying to find out that, okay, what is the purpose of my life? Then I keep on, trying to repeat it so that over a period of time, my message or the prayer go into the subconscious. Okay, it's not a very difficult subject, but you have to reflect. Okay, see, there is a beautiful prayer. He said, "Oh God, grant us the serenity to accept what cannot be changed." Serenity, what do you mean by that? That means you must have a kind of a calmness, peacefulness, untroubled mind. In Sanskrit, they say samatvam. Okay, the equanimity. That means I am just praying a God. Grant us the serenity to accept what cannot be changed. No, what is happening today? We always try to change what cannot be changed. Think. See, now I have the right to change myself. I do not have the right make the other man to change. Maybe I can be an enabler. So I have to understand, yes, there are certain things can be changed. There are certain things cannot be changed. Now what is happening? We try to change what cannot be changed by me. Then I am inviting the unhappiness. I am inviting the frustration. Okay, it is a very powerful statement. He said, grant us the serenity to accept what cannot be changed. Can I go to the next one? You have to assimilate. It is not easy to understand. Even if you understand, it is not easy to implement. But it is not impossible. I know it is difficult, but it is not impossible. Okay, then, okay. Now, you must also have the prayer, the courage to change what can be changed. So, one is, serenity. The other thing is the courage. That means I must have a courage. Whatever that can be changed. See, now I can change myself. So, I cannot change my situation. Now, I am talking to you. Right? Now, whatever I am talking to you, so I got a control. But whatever you are responding or reacting, so I have no control. So that means I must have the courage and the humility. Yes, there are certain things I can change, but there are certain things I cannot change. Okay, can I go to the next one? Good. Now the serenity you must accept, not because for others, for my own happiness. Okay, so the serenity to accept what cannot be changed. I cannot change my sex. I cannot change my parents. So I cannot change so many things. Okay, now that means I have to accept. Sometimes I get whatever I want. And most of the times, I don't get what I want. So that means you must have the serenity to accept what cannot be changed. Right? and also the courage. What do you mean by courage? That means, I have got the mental strength. I got the kind of the physical, emotional, intellectual strength. I must have. Yes, I can change. Okay. Then the wisdom to know one from the other. So this is more important. So I have the knowledge. You are getting the information. Okay, you have to convert it into knowledge. And you have to have a kind of the wisdom. And from the wisdom, you must have a tremendous amount of integrity. What do you mean by that? Okay, I know I am practicing this prayer every day. It has gone into my system. It has come to a subconscious. But I am not able to do it. Now, once you have got into the subconscious and you have absolutely no control, but you can definitely do it. Okay, now just repeating once again, I would like all of you to memorize and do it every day. And whenever you are not able to do certain things, when you are getting into a kind of helplessness, okay, so now don't surrender, but accept. When I say accept, yes, so it is beyond our control. Now there are certain things, now you have a control. That is why you have to understand about the wisdom. Okay, you have to understand the difference between the serenity to accept and the courage to change. For that you must have a wisdom. Okay, now for you to understand, I would like to explain about this particular, the law of karma. It's a very big subject. You will be able to understand later. Look at this picture. You see the elephant. Okay. Now I would like to compare it to a kind of a mountain. Okay, let us take it as an elephant. Very mighty elephant. See, that means the elephant represents all the past karma. Not only in this birth, there are so many births. If you don't accept, okay, fine. But you'll be able to understand over a period of time. Because, no, I am the product of the past. So that means you try to understand, yes, it is a elephant represents kind of the past karma. Okay. Now look at the snake and other things. That only represents the future karma. What is going to happen? The mighty tree. Okay. There is a present life. Okay. Now, just inform about the Sanskrit word so that you don't have to bother. But if you are able to go into the details, that means it's great. When I say elephant represents the past karma, they say Sanchita karma. When I say Sanchita karma, the assimilation of papa and punya in the so many births. That's called the Sanchita karma. Not only in this birth, so many births. Okay. When you talk about this snake and the future, that means agami karma. So whatever that is happening, okay, that is the futuristic karma. Now the present one is the prarabdha. The tree is for the prarabdha. See, that means you have a control only for this, the tree. You have got the free will. Now what do you do with that? This is what you have to understand about the prayer. When you talk about the prayer, yes, now I am trying to do whatever has to be done. I accept the, what do you call the free will. I am also accept a kind of a fate. So what is the fate? All the past karma and whatever I am doing in my birth. So now I have a control. Whatever I am doing now, but absolutely I don't have any control about the Sanchita karma. Okay, and the prarabdha also, I have a little bit of control, but not the absolute control. Now what do you want to understand this particular one? That means when I say elephant, it is the accumulation of so many papa and punya in so many births. which I don't know. Countless birth, not 1, 10, 20. No, countless. Okay. Now it is a carry forward. Now, as far as the prarabdha is, whatever that I got it from the sanchita, now I am fructifying. Okay. With this particular context, if you are able to understand this particular prayer, then you will be able to understand beautifully. Okay. Now, let me once again repeat it. Oh God. Where is God? Sometimes you are the God. That's why I told you two things. A person say that, okay, when it's prayer, that means the prayer between me and the God. It's a dialogue. Now, in this particular case, prayer is a dialogue is between me and myself. Please try to understand the distinction. Okay. Now, I am saying that, oh God, grant us the serenity to accept what cannot be changed. Maybe you can change it as grant me the serenity to accept what cannot be changed. When you say us, you can make it as a me. Grant me the serenity to accept what cannot be changed. Okay, the courage to change what can be changed. Now, the difference between the courage to change or cannot be changed, you must have a tremendous amount of wisdom and integrity. They have got the wisdom, right? It is something like a signpost, but the integrity will take you forward. Okay. Now, why I am giving this particular session is, there is a lot of people always used to say, okay, I am working so hard, but I am not able to get the results. Now, every day you are praying in the early morning, Karmanye Vadikaraste. It only tells you, yes, you have got the right to do your duty, but not the results. Because the results depends upon so many factors. Okay? It is the prayer or it is a dialogue between me and myself. Why? Why should you do it? Because it must go to your subconscious. Once you get into the subconscious, that means your action must be spontaneous. Okay. Take care. All the best. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santi Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhavet Om Shanti Shanti Shanti